Hey, what's up YouTube, and welcome back again to another video of I Watch. This is a series that I basically make where I talk about just animes that I have watched in whatever year I have watched. So today we are doing Kaguya-sama Love is War, which is a hit of an anime in recent times. It is literally, arguably, the most recent peak fiction we had in a while. I'm pretty sure the newest season on my anime list overtook Full Metal Alchemist for the #1 spot. Let me just double check that here. So I'm looking for the sequel here. Ultra Romantic Season 3. And the score is currently 9.15. And when we look at top animes, yeah, it's still overtaking Full Metal Alchemist Brother, so it's arguably one of the best anime seasons to be released in general. For me, the final season, I haven't finished it fully. I'm pretty sure I'm 2 episodes off from finishing it. Yeah, literally 2 episodes. But for me, the show in general is a strong 10 out of 10 rom-com. It is really funny. It's really entertaining, and it's a journey. It's another one of the shows that, like, it's a nice journey. You enjoy it. I love the fucking pacing of the show, cause watching one episode feels like watching a lot of mini episodes because of how they break up their episodes and they just do it section by section. It kind of feels in a way like the Borat original movie. It doesn't feel like a movie or an episode. It feels literally like a compilation of funny clips. And it has this kind of funny montage, funny moments aspect to it, which is super fucking dope, I think. So it's really, like, I would say, unique when it comes to the pacing. So that's one thing I really enjoy about the show. And fuck me, the characters are really fucking interesting, all I'm gonna say, and I think they're pretty decently written. I definitely love Kaguya and Miyuki, the 2 main protagonists, the 2 main love interests, basically, because they are a fucking ideal yin and yang equals. Like, this is a show where females are written, in my opinion, really fucking well. They're not in any way dumbed down or downplayed on, or just are shallow characters with basically one fucking just layer and that's it. Fucking me. So you got Kaguya. By the way, if you don't know the series, I'm gonna be spoiling the shit out of the show, so if you haven't watched it, fucking better watch it and then come back here, please. So you got Kaguya, who is like a prodigy. She has everything. She is an upper class. She demands people to give her attention rather than herself doing it. That's why she is conflicted in giving Miyuki the love, because she's like, I'm not gonna confess to him, I am upper class, basically. But eventually she breaks down and realizes how much she loves Miyuki, that, like, she just pretty much fucking can't handle it, and just completely breaks character and completely fucking just goes full fucking lovey-dovey over him. And then you have Miyuki, who earns everything. He literally earns everything in his life. He has no social status, no social anything. He's not rich. He literally earns everything. He has a job, part-time job. He studies his ass off. He literally is simply the complete opposite of Kaguya. Fuck me. Also, Fujitora is one of the fucking best characters in that show, hands down. Like, she is all fucking, you know, cutesy, whatever, pink fluffy hair girl, but then she has her fucking dark moments, and she fucking, it's such a, like, fucking twist, because one moment she is all happy, and the other day she is, like, also pretty much trying to murder some people, or starts beating them up, or whatever. It's fucking funny as shit. And the emo kid, fucking, I forgot his name, but the black hair dude, basically. Actually, I'm gonna quickly Google this. Ishigami. He's funny as shit, because he's literally just a total introvert who says what the audience. Fuck me, I can't speak today. He says what the audience thinks, basically. Which is fucking funny as shit, because he's just blatant and honest and just says the most random shit, and he's just a fucking gamer. He's just a kid who talks shit. That's all. He's just a gamer, man. You can't really hate on him, because you literally can't hate on a gamer. Yeah. I had a discussion with one of my friends about... He told me he enjoys in rom-coms, like the tension makes it funny. Or at least that's roughly how he described it. And he gave me, for example, the show Rent a Girlfriend. Which, honestly, compared to this... Like, this is fucking levels ahead when it comes to, like, romantic tension and having your comedy, like, through that. Because the way I describe Rent a Girlfriend is simply in the first season specifically, it's really better in the second season, at least that's what I think so. But the comedy is forced. I understand these shows are way different, but I'm just comparing them as a rom-com, and just a fucking, because a lot of the comedy comes from just the tension of the two people being in love. The one thing I would say in Rent a Girlfriend that I fucking found annoying is how forced it was in certain moments. Some of the jokes were literally haha funny sex. That's it. And that's literally as deep as it went. It didn't have any cool punchline, it didn't have any fucking build up, it just haha funny sex. And fucking Kaguya-sama, it's like just a fucking constant build up, because it is multiple clips after one another, building up. You're building these characters. And even by the first episode, you get also narrated throughout the whole show, which is fucking sick. And it breaks it up into sections and chunks, and even further increase the fucking pacing of that show, which is fucking amazing. The narrator, like, literally by the first episode goes, I'm pretty sure, like, literally at the end of episode 1, that, like, you already know that Kaguya is lying. Like, the narrator goes, because you already can tell what type of character she is, and you know she's putting in an act, and the narrator just reminds you about that, and you're like, oh shit, yeah, you're right. And it's not forced, if you get me. They constantly what's the fucking correct wording for this? I'm literally lost for words. They don't retell, and they don't reinforce. Fuck me, I'm lost for words. I got completely sidetracked because I fucking remembered about the narrator. Which is a fucking... such a simple yet such an effective way for the show to just fucking help the pacing of it, because it's a 3-season watch of like 12 episodes each, but it feels fucking fast, man. It's one of the fastest animes that I felt in a while that I've watched. Like, it feels fucking fast, all I'm saying. Now, I'm still trying to get to words, because I'm seriously comparing this to Rent a Girlfriend, because this is exactly what I believe my friend meant, but just done significantly better. At least that's how I feel about it. Rent a Girlfriend Season 2 is really following in these footsteps. I'm thinking, when it comes to not forcing the comedy, just letting it play out, which you can't force a joke. I don't think that will ever work in comedy, forcing a joke. It has to be natural, it has to flow, there has to be good timing, good punchline. It has to be built up. That's what I'm gonna say. In Kaguya-sama, it's all a building block towards eventually the joke, towards eventually the plot twist, towards eventually the punchline. Yes, there's also those generic moments that they fucking sex, haha. Yes, there is those moments, but they're, I think, made pretty well and written way better. A good example of this would be the whole clip where Kaguya and the president and they gang basically are talking about their first time, but Kaguya is so fucking oblivious and she thinks they mean the first kiss. But all of them are like, what the fuck, girl? Why are you so casual about your first time? You're only in high school. And she goes, I've done it plenty of times. I've done it with my siblings. And everyone's like, what the fuck? But then it's also fucking revealed, because of Kaguya's being an upper class, she didn't receive like the proper etiquette training. She never went to like a general talk about like sex education, because she was just sheltered because all her life she spent alone at the top. Which fucking just later fucking you kind of have an understanding why she was so oblivious. She wasn't just fucking dumb, like first time kiss. But it's a fucking, that was such a fucking funny scene also. It's a roller, or fucking, I hate saying roller coaster. I'm not even gonna bother continuing that word. But yeah. The pacing of that show and the build up of every punchline is an absolute fucking perfection. I haven't breezed through a show like this in a long fucking time. Like, this is such an easy watch. Maybe that's why it's also like the #1 rated fucking show currently, because it's such an easy fucking watch. You literally can't hate on it. The watch is so fucking pleasant, so well written, so funny. It's just a compilation of fucking good clips. That's also essentially it. In the newer season, they finally introduced some stakes. I'm not going to spoil that too heavy in case you still want to watch it, but so for some reason you watched thus far with me talking about the show. They introduced some stakes. Now there's basically a time limit for them to complete all of their goals. They all, like, basically got a kick in the butt and like, okay, fuck me, this needs to happen, basically. That's currently where they are at the show. And all the other side characters are interesting as shit. The butler, fuck me, her changing clothes is fucking funny as shit, because the amount of fucking lies they fabricate around her. With the president and with Fujitora. The only fucking bad thing so far about the show for me was the rap. The rap fucking arc was fucking corny as shit, and like, just no. I didn't like the rap arc, which is literally the newest thing I'm pretty sure I watched, so it's really, really late. Yeah, it was funny-ish, but it just felt annoying to watch. I don't know, I just personally didn't like watching it for some reason. That moment felt a bit forced. When it goes, that's probably like the only moment I can tell you guys that they try to force comedy, because they go like, haha, kid can't rap, they try to rap, whatever. And then they had Kaguya just rhyming obliviously, which also was a forced joke, but obviously no show is perfect. That's probably currently my least favorite moments from the show. Apart from that, for me, it's an absolute masterpiece, 10 out of 10. So I guess this is it, because I'm like here to talk about the show quickly, give my opinions, say why I like it. Like I said, it's a 10 out of 10 for me, and I strongly recommend the watch. It is a breeze of a watch, so please give it a go. So, anyhow, thank you guys for watching. It was your boy DB. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Goodbye.